The Supreme Court, by a 6-3 vote, allowed Texas to use a newly redrawn congressional map for the 2026 elections, a map designed to benefit Republicans and favored by Trump. This decision blocks a prior ruling by a lower federal court that had struck down the map as likely an unconstitutional racial gerrymander. The new map could add as many as 5 additional Republican-leaning seats in the U.S. House from Texas. The order comes just ahead of the filing deadline for the March 2026 primaries, ensuring that the map will be in effect in time for elections. What led up to this? In August 2025, the Texas legislature passed the new map in a party-line vote. The goal was to redraw district boundaries mid-decade to shift certain districts from Democratic to Republican control. Critics argued the districts targeted minority and coalition districts, especially those held by Democrats, raising accusations of racial gerrymandering. In November 2025, a federal court blocked the map, finding the new boundaries likely violated protections against racial discrimination. The court ordered Texas to revert to the 2021 map. Texas appealed to SCOTUS. On December 4th, the Supreme Court stayed the lower court ruling, effectively reinstating the 2025 map for 2026 while litigation continues. Reactions: political and legal implications. Supporters: Republicans. The move drew cheers from Texas GOP leaders and Republicans nationwide. State leaders hailed it as restoring representation aligned with the state's political leanings. For Trump and the GOP, the map increases the chance of retaining or expanding their narrow House majority in 2026. Opponents: Democrats and civil rights critics. The 3 liberal justices dissented. Elena Kagan, joined by the other 2 liberal justices, argued that by allowing the map, the court enabled race-based districting without adequate justification, undermining the lower court's findings and constitutional protections. Critics warn this sets a dangerous precedent, that states may draw heavily partisan maps even if they dilute minority voting power, weakening safeguards meant to protect fair representation. Broader impact. The decision signals that states might have greater latitude to redraw voting maps in ways that favor the dominant party, even mid-decade, without waiting for the next census. It may embolden similar redistricting efforts elsewhere, both Republican and Democrat-led, potentially reshaping the balance in Congress depending on who draws the lines.